Hey, this is Michael Bly, president and founder of the Bly Foundation, where we're doing life with a desire to build. The Bly Foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit organization seeking to support other organizations by providing resources for their programs or initiatives that focus on youth, seniors, or community engagement. We're building to empower, impact, and transform. The Bly Foundation came about and was inspired when I was on vacation. I am the type of person that continues to work, and finally decided to take vacation with my family. And during this vacation, I wanted to do things different. I wanted to spend time just sitting and reflecting and journaling, which I haven't done in a very long time. And so having the time to relax on the vacation cleared my mind from everyday life. And so in the morning, I would get up, I'd go for a walk around the track, I'd come back to my room, sit on the balcony, just look out at the water and pray and meditate and begin to journal. And I did this every day. And I would say in day 2, day 3, I began to get downloads about the Bly Foundation. And as those downloads came, I was just writing in my journal, writing everything down that came to me. And why this was so important is because I found myself at a crossroads between being at a place to where I wanted to do something that was more impactful. I believe the work that I do every day is impactful and is meaningful, but I needed more. I needed something that was an extension of me. And this is the Bly Foundation. The Bly Foundation is an extension of me. It is going to focus and encompass my love for children, my love for seniors, and the community. The work with the Bly Foundation is very important to me and very personal in a way. The idea of building something for myself or building something that is an extension of me is very personal. I think back to as a child where I loved Legos. And why I love Legos is because you could build something. You could build whatever, right? You could build, it tapped into your creativity. You would build something new. You could deconstruct something and reimagine it and build it again. And as I've gone through my life, in my career and just life in general, I have had this desire to build. And I've done this building in my career with all the work that I've done. I have done this building with other nonprofit organizations that I am a part of. And I'm at a part in my life now to where I want to live life on purpose, and I want to live life with a purpose. And and with that purpose comes building for me, building for Michael Bly. And that's where the Bly Foundation came out of and how it began and the thought behind it. The Bly Foundation is me betting on me, right? I would say my entire adult life, I have poured into others and bet on others, which is fantastic, which has led me to today. But in this season of my life, it's time for me to bet on me. And that's what the Bly Foundation is about. And I want to encourage anyone that has an idea regardless of how big or how small, to live on purpose, to walk in your purpose, and begin to bet on you. We are going to service everyone, but as we want to begin with a really strong foundation. And that foundation is our youth. That foundation is our seniors, and bridging the gap between the two. The youth brings a lot of energy, a lot of innovation, a lot of great ideas. They really are our future. And the seniors bring wisdom, and they have paved the way, and we stand on their shoulders to get to where we are today. And it's so important that we bridge the gap between the two generations, because that is what's going to help transform our communities. So when I think about why I am passionate about the youth, I think what comes to mind is empowerment. Our youth need to be empowered, and that empowerment can look many different ways. It could be that empowerment could come through mentorship. The empowerment could come with just a greeting every day for our youth. A lot of my career has been spent in education, and what I have learned that everyone's background is different, and every youth, every child needs something different. And I realized that today's youth, they are faced with many trials and faced with many challenges that I haven't even faced in my adult life. And I've learned this along the way. I've always been a person that has been a very black or white. It's this or that. But working with youth, I've began to discover the gray area, because every situation is not the same. And when I say situation, it's not always a negative situation. It could be something that is very positive, but there is something very special about our youth and helping them to see their potential. And when you get to the point where they see that potential, the smile that they have, the change in their confidence, the sparkle in their eye, you can see the light bulbs going off. And to be able to be a part of that and impact the youth in any way across my career, and to continue to be able to do that with this work with the Bly Foundation is, I don't even know if you could really put words to it, but to have children come back and have the youth come back in their adult life and say, thank you, because of you, I was able to do this. Because you believed in me, I took route A versus route B. Because you saw me, I am the person that I am today. And that is what this work is all about. When I think about seniors, I'm so passionate about seniors. One, just from what we can glean from them. One of the things that's a little disheartening for me is that the seniors, also known as our aging population, is unfortunately a forgotten population. I think that nowadays we don't see the value in our seniors. Oh, they're older. They may not be as hip as we are. They may not know what's trending, but we stand on their shoulders, and the wisdom that they have has set the foundation for us. And if it wasn't for our seniors or our aging population, we wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be sitting here today. And my family will tell you, any store that I'm in, walking down the street, I see a senior, we're talking. And it just starts out by a hi or just a smile. And we just begin to have conversations and just gleaning from them. And you can see how their lives, their day begins to change, right? Or their expression brightens up because you saw them, because you acknowledged them, because we just had a simple conversation. Whereas in today's world, with the hustle and bustle, we'll walk by a senior and not even pay attention to them because we're so focused on what we have to do next, where I'm trying to get to. And so the seniors sometimes are just in this world, or can feel like they're in this world by themselves. And the Bly Foundation wants to ensure that that doesn't happen. For anyone that has an idea about building something special, one of the quotes that I think about all the time is, be the change that you want to see, right? And I would say that to anyone, be the change that you want to see. If you have something, an idea, again, it doesn't matter how small or how large, but if it's special to you and it's meaningful to you, bet on yourself and do it. Do it with fear, do it not knowing, but do it. One of the things that I know to be true is that as long as you keep moving, you're going to be able to achieve it. There are going to be roadblocks, but you're going to be able to work around those roadblocks. There's going to be mountains to climb, but you're going to be able to get over those mountains. You're going to be able to get around the mountains. You're going to be able to move the mountain. But if you don't do it, that thing, that idea that's special to you will just stay an idea. But we're in a season where now we need to bring those ideas to life. So bet on yourself and just do it. To connect with the Bly Foundation, to see everything that we're doing, Follow us on social media, on Facebook at the Bly Foundation. Follow us on Instagram at the Bly Foundation, or connect on our website at theblyfoundation.org.